Hello everybody, Tiri back again with another video, and today's video guys is gonna be about talking about the Manic Monday that we have ahead of us tomorrow. Yeah guys, Wimbledon is playing the Manic Monday for the last time this 2021 season because they have this middle Sunday where the players have off day without playing any kind of matches. This middle Sunday off day will be for the last time in Wimbledon tradition. They will skip it next year. In my opinion, that is a good decision. Why should Wimbledon have a middle Sunday when all the other three majors doesn't have it? So anyway, middle Sunday today and no tennis matches today, but we have a Manic Monday. We have 8 really excited matches to look forward for tomorrow. That's why, and all of these 8 matches will play at Monday, Manic Monday, if it is not raining, of course, because it rains a lot in Great Britain, like we all know. And I thought with myself, why not do a preview? I usually doesn't do a 16 round preview. I usually do a quarterfinal preview, semi-final preview, and of course a final preview. But it is Manic Monday, for God's sakes, and why not do a Manic Monday preview Wimbledon 2021? And let's get into this, guys, without any further ado. And I'm gonna start with the top section of the draw. And who is on the top section of the draw if it is not Novak Djokovic, of course, the defending champion from the 2019 Wimbledon, when Wimbledon was last time held. And we start with Novak Djokovic. We start with the top section of the draw and we go down, guys. And yeah, let's start with Novak versus Cristian Garin. Yeah, they have faced each other one time before. It is 1-0 to Novak in the head-to-head. I believe they faced each other in last year's ATP Cup at Australia, where Novak won in straight sets, 6-3, 6-3. On hard courts, of course. Now they will face each other for the first time on grass. Novak Djokovic is the only player of these 16 guys who has not dropped one single set, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty confident about that. All the other 15 players have dropped 1 or 2 sets during the way, and some even more than 2 sets. Novak, he has not dropped one single set. And he will face Cristian Garin, a clay court specialist who has never been this far at Wimbledon, who has actually never won one single match at Wimbledon before. Now he has won 3. The journey for Cristian Garin ends here. Novak Djokovic is the world number 1 for a reason. Novak Djokovic is the defending champion for a reason. Novak Djokovic is the 19th time Grand Slam champion for a reason, and is chasing his 20th Grand Slam title during this week that we have ahead of us, which starts tomorrow, of course, with Manic Monday. I predict Novak to go through in straight sets here. Cristian Garin, he has a big forehand, not so big backhand. I don't like Cristian Garin's returns. The serve return battle here, Novak will win. I'm pretty confident about that. Novak has better serve than Cristian Garin, and Novak has, of course, much better returns than Cristian Garin. And Novak has better backhand than Cristian Garin. Maybe Cristian Garin's forehand can challenge Novak's forehand. I will give Cristian Garin that. Cristian Garin has a really good forehand, like 85-90% of the ATP Tour. Which are the players' biggest weapons on the ATP Tour? It is the forehand. And which is their biggest weaknesses? It is the returns, of course. Novak is, in general, a much better than Cristian Garin. Cristian Garin should not have a big chance here. I predict Novak coming through in straight sets. Alright guys, let's go to the second match. And the second match is Rublev versus Marton Fucsovics. Poor Fucsovics! He's getting Andre Rublev all the time in this 2021 season. They have faced each other already 4 times this year. And Rublev has been the winner in all of those 4 occasions that they faced each other this year. The head-to-head is 4-1 to Andre Rublev. The first time they ever faced each other was 2017 in a Davis Cup 4 years ago, and that was the only time there where Fucsovics has defeated Andre Rublev. I believe he defeated him in 5-set epic battle. After that, Rublev has won all the matches after that first ever victory that Fucsovics got against Rublev. After that, he has won all the 4 matches. So Rublev is leading the head-to-head against Fucsovics 4-1, and all of those 4 victories that Rublev has against Fucsovics, it has been this year. No, I'm sorry. Rublev, I believe, defeated Fucsovics also one time. All of Rublev's victories are not this year. I believe Rublev also defeated Fucsovics one time last year at the French Open, if I'm not mistaken, 2020. So, Fucsovics, poor Fucsovics, he is not avoiding under Rublev. Rublev is defeating him more or less all the time, besides last first ever time they faced each other in that Davis Cup match 2017, 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. So head-to-head for Rublev 4-1. I believe Rublev will take out Fucsovics in 4 sets. Fucsovics is a good ball striker, but he doesn't have the most, let's say, the most powerful serve. He has a decent serve. He doesn't have any Schwartzman serve. He doesn't have any RBA serve. Maybe his serve is better than RBA's, but Rublev has a better serve than Fucsovics. Rublev has a better forehand than Fucsovics. Rublev has a better backhand than Fucsovics. Fucsovics is a light version of Rublev, I should say. Anything Fucsovics does, Rublev does better. So that's why the head-to-head is 4-1 to, or is it maybe 5-1? Maybe 5-1, because they have faced each other 4 times this year, and Rublev has won all those 4 meetings this year, and Rublev has defeated him also 1 time at French Open last year. So 5-1, I believe the head-to-head is to Andrei Rublev. So that's why he's leading the head-to-head 5-1, my tennis fans all around the world, because Andrei Rublev is everything Fucsovics does, Andrei Rublev does much better. So I predict Andrei Rublev defeating Fucsovics in 4 sets. I think Fucsovics takes 1 set. Alright, let's go to the 3rd match of this Manic Monday, and that is Khachanov versus Korda. They have never faced each other before. The head-to-head is 0-0, so you never, when players face each other for the first time, you don't know exactly what you will get. You don't know how they match up against each other. But Korda has been impressing on me. I was actually mentioning Korda's name a little in my preview when I did my 2021 Wimbledon preview, and I thought with myself that Korda, he can have a chance to go to that 4th round, and he has done that. Khachanov, I'll be honest. I'm always honest, guys. Khachanov, I didn't expect him to go this deep. I don't remember when did Khachanov do a deep run at majors last time. I don't remember. It must be a long time ago. Maybe at the French Open 2019, something like that. Last time I remember Khachanov do a deep run at a major. I believe 2019 French Open, if my memory is correct. Didn't he lose against Dominic Thiem there in a quarterfinal match? Let's see if I'm right about that. If my mind doesn't fail me. So last time I remember Khachanov doing a deep run at a major event, at a Grand Slam event, was French Open 2019 against Dominic Thiem, where he lost in straight sets. Let's see if I'm right about that memory. So I didn't expect Khachanov to go deep run. Khachanov is a big hitter, big serve, big forehand, but he doesn't have the greatest return, doesn't have the greatest backhand, like 90% of the tour. And he's inconsistent, but he has found some kind of a form here at Wimbledon and has won 3 matches. Now he will face Korda. Korda, who is a version of Thomas Berdych, in my opinion. Big dude, big forehand. He hits the ball pretty hard, and it seems like he hits it effortless, but he gets such speed, and he penetrates the court with such heaviness. So Korda is dangerous. He is a young player from United States, and I believe that Korda will take out Kashanov here. Maybe I'll be wrong. I don't know. They are facing each other for the first time, so you never know what you will get of this matchup. So, but I have a feeling that Korda will come through here in 5 sets. This can go either way, really, guys. This match can go either way. But I have a feeling that Korda, he will take out Kashanov in a 5-set battle, in a 5-set epic battle. So I will predict Korda coming through and beating Kashanov in 5 sets. All right. Now we have the 4th match of the top section of the draw, which is Shapo RBA. Man, this is maybe the biggest and most excited 4-round match that we have on this Manic Monday. RBA, the light version of Andy Murray, the light version of Novak Djokovic, the worst version of Novak Djokovic, alright? Don't misunderstand me, guys. The much worse version of Novak Djokovic, RBA, who hits the ball flat, who is really solid from the baseline, who moves exceptionally well, who has decent returns, who has a good forehand. One of my subscribers, if he is a subscriber or viewers, he said, RBA has an insane forehand. No, my friend, he doesn't have any insane forehand. I'm going to tell you who has insane forehands. Berrettini, Roger Federer, Adi Rublev, Stefano Tsitsipas. There you have. Maybe I forgot someone. Well, of course, Rafael Nadal. How can I forget Rafael Nadal, who has one of the greatest forehands of all time? These 5 players, they have insane forehands. Not RBA. He has a good forehand. Maybe even great forehand. Not insane. Insane is a big word. I don't use insane forehand in RBA's case. So, there you have. RBA is facing Denis Shapovalov. Denis Shapovalov, who I've been hacking on him throughout the years. I've called him the inconsistency machine. I've called him hit or miss player. I've given him a lot of criticism, guys, over the years, and he has deserved my criticism. He has deserved it, guys. I'm here to give my honest opinions. I don't care what they are named: Federer, Djokovic, Nadal, Shapovalov, Berrettini. I don't give a damn. I'm here to give my honest opinions. Denis Shapovalov, he has been an inconsistency Santa Claus. Let's be honest. But he has started to play much better throughout the years. He has started to do much more consistent results the last couple of months. He did some deep runs before this Wimbledon started in a grass court event, a small grass court event before Wimbledon started, and he has done some good results here at Wimbledon, winning 3 matches. Won the first one in an epic battle against Philipp Kohlschreiber, a veteran who has been in the tour for so many years. He took him out in 5 sets, won the 5th 6-4, and after that, he has not been in big trouble. He was never in big trouble in his second round match, and he took out Andy Murray in straights, convincingly way in his 3rd round match, and he looked superior against Andy Murray. He looked solid, he looked consistent, did 45 winners and only 24 unforced errors, 21 more winners than unforced errors, and he took Murray apart. Murray couldn't hit any winners against him. Murray did only 60 winners in that match, I believe, and 17 unforced errors. So Murray, he really bullied him around, Denis Shapovalov, in that 3rd round match, and gave Murray only 8 games, 1-6-4, 6-2, 6-2. Now I will face RBA, who I have predicted to go to semifinals 10 days ago when I did my 21 Wimbledon preview. Do I stick with that prediction? Guys, when I did my preview, when I did my top 8 list, I do my top 8 list, of course, of them, how I analyze the players. I look at the form, I look how they have performed on grass before, etc, 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 etc. But now, 1 week we have seen of tennis at Wimbledon. And who has impressed me more, RBA or Shapo? I must say Shapo has impressed me more. They have never faced each other before, so you never know how they will match up against each other. But of the matches that I've seen between Shapo and RBA, Shapo is impressing on me more. Shapo is hitting the ball clean. Shapo showing shot tolerance, which he never did before. Shapo, he's showing good shot selection. Shapo is showing good decisions. Shapo is playing consistent. He has matured as a player, which I cannot say it was the case before. Before, he thought that every ball was attackable. Not now. At least not at this year's Wimbledon. He's waiting for his opportunities. He's seeing when is the ball attackable and when the ball is not attackable. He's trading when he needs to trade. He's attacking when he needs to attack. He's serving good. He has improved his returns. RBA, on the other hand, he has not had the greatest year, let's be honest. He has not done any deep runs in the 2021 season in the events that he has been played. He has won 3 matches, yeah. He played one 5-set battle during one of these 3 matches before this 4th round match against Shapo. So it is not like RBA has looked murderous, impressive, impossible to beat. So who do I fancy here? I must go with Shapo. I'm going against RBA. Because when I did my top 8 list, guys, 10 days ago, after I released that video, I was thinking to myself, of these 8 players that I've mentioned, you are seeing the video, you know who those 8 players are. I'm not gonna go to that now. If you have not seen the video, go see it. And after I did my video, I thought to myself, of these 8 players, who do I believe will crash before the quarterfinal? Because those 8 players that I've mentioned in my preview are players that I believe will go to the quarterfinal. Of course, all those 8 players. And who of these 8? I swear to God, I even talked with my beloved friend Suat Kaya, by the way, who is a tennis genius. Watch his videos, you will not regret it. I swear that to you guys. I was talking with him, and he asked me, my friend, of these 8 players you have mentioned, or if you could change something, if you could just change something, if you could take out 2 players from your top 8 list, who will those 8 players? Who will those 2 names be? I swear to God, guys, I mentioned Tsitsipas. I thought to myself, Tsitsipas has not played one single grass court event before the Wimbledon. He maybe has not come over his heartbreaking loss against Novak Djokovic in that French Open final, which I was right. When I saw his interview, he was heartbroken. I said to him, I will take out Tsitsipas. And the other name I said, I will take out RBA as well. RBA, yeah, he's a former Wimbledon semifinalist from 2019, 2 years ago. But he has not looked superior this 2021 season. And him to win 4 matches, yeah, he can do, absolutely. But he also can lose. So I said I will take out Tsitsipas and RBA. And I will stick with that prediction after I did my preview. After I said those 2 names to my beloved friend Suat Kaya. I will take out RBA now. I think Shapo takes out RBA. I don't know. I used not to trust in Shapo's consistency level. I really don't, because he was one of the biggest Santa Clauses we have on tour, together with Pare, together with Fognini. They are hit or miss player. They are experts of beating themselves. You don't need always to beat them, Shapovalov, Fognini and Pare. But Shapovalov, I must be honest, he is much better than Fognini and Pare. Let's be honest. Pare, he belongs to the Challenger Tour. I don't know what he's doing on the ATP Tour, to be quite honest. And Fognini, yeah, Fognini wins 1 or 2 matches in his events, like he did at this year's Wimbledon. Won 2 matches, I believe, and then lost the 3rd against Khachanov. No surprise there, absolutely not. I expected Fognini to lose very, very soon, and he did in the 3rd round. So, Shapo is much better than Fognini and Pare, let's be honest. He has improved a lot, he has matured a lot, he has been more consistent. He's, like I said, he's not attacking every single ball. He is waiting for support opportunities when to attack. He takes better decisions. He has better shot selections. He has better shot tolerance. You name it, etc., etc., etc. I will predict Shapo to take out RBA. I have a feeling he will take him out. I don't think it will be straight sets victory. I think he takes out RBA in 4 sets. That is my feeling. You never know. Maybe I will eat my words. Let's see. Maybe I shouldn't change this prediction like I had RBA from the first time to go to that semi-final when I did my preview 10 days ago. But I have a feeling Shapo is looking better than RBA. I think Shapo takes out RBA in 4 sets. Alright, that was the top section of the draw. Now we go to the bottom section of the draw where Federer, Medvedev, Berrettini is. We start with Berrettini. one of the big favorites at this year's Wimbledon, in my opinion. The knockout punch expert. When he lands his serve, it is basically the point is over. If you don't do a deep return until his feet, until his baseline, if you land the return short in the middle of the court, the point is over. He will just go around and hit a murderous forehand. Berrettini's forehand is one of the best forehand in the world. Berrettini's forehand, and that is an insane forehand. That is an insane forehand. Berrettini will face Ivashka. They have never faced each other before. Ivashka, who has done a good run, winning 3 matches. Not many people has talked about Ivashka, including me. I didn't expect Ivashka to go this deep, let's be honest. He's a big hitter, Ivashka, big forehand, big serve, like 85-90% of the tour, doesn't have the greatest return, doesn't have the greatest backhand. He can do some damage against Berrettini, but Berrettini is one of the biggest favorites here at Wimbledon, in my opinion. I have had him on my top 3 list before the event started. So I will not go against Berrettini here. I think Berrettini takes out Ivashka in 4 sets, but Berrettini can lose 1 set. Why not? Ivashka has such a big game, such a big hitter. I would not be surprised if Ivashka takes 1 set from Berrettini, and I think he will take 1 set. So I will predict Berrettini to win in 4 sets. All right, then we have also a very excited match. If Shapo RBA is the most excited match of these 16-round matches that we have in this Manic Monday, maybe this match I'm going to talk about next is the second most exciting match to watch. And the match I'm talking about is Alexander Sasha Zverev versus Felix Aliassime. Felix Aliassime, the final ATP choker who has lost 8 ATP Tour finals in the ATP Tour and lost all of those finals in straight sets. He's lost 16 in sets when it comes to ATP finals in Felix Aliassime. But he is a good player. He likes playing on grass. He has a big serve, big forehand, a great athlete. I used to hype him a lot before. I don't hype him anymore. He needs to win titles. He needs to freaking start winning titles. I cannot hype a player when he loses finals at the ATP Tour all the time. So, but he has potential. He's a big talent. He lost against Kyrgios, who didn't I tell you guys, Kyrgios will go down physically. His body will not hold. And wasn't I right when Kyrgios, he would have defeated Felix. He looked impeccable, Kyrgios, against Felix in that 3rd round match in the 1st set, where Kyrgios was serving good, was returning. He was returning every single of Felix serves. I think Kyrgios broke Felix served 3 times in that 1st set. But what can you do? When you don't train properly, when you don't train enough, when you don't commit to the sport like Kyrgios is not doing, he has said himself, winning is not the most important thing. I respect that. I respect that. Not everybody are winning machines like Djokovic, Nadal, Federer. He doesn't take tennis as his biggest and most important thing in his life, Nick Kyrgios. And when you don't do that, this is the price you will pay. Your body will not be prepared, and it was not. His body break down in the Felix match after he won the 1st set, and he had some ab problems and he cannot serve. But am I surprised? Absolutely not. Kyrgios has the game, really has the talent. He is one of the biggest talents I've seen in my life. He is, guys. But he doesn't have the body. He doesn't have the motivation. He doesn't have the commitment to go deep in slams. Let's be honest. And he lost against Felix Aliassime. He retired after the 2nd set. So Felix will face Alexander Sasha Zverev, who has. Let's be honest, Zverev is not going down and is not losing early in slams the 1st or 2nd rounds. I remember Zverev 2 years ago at Wimbledon, he lost the 1st round. He has become much more consistent, Zverev. He's going deep in every single majors nowadays. He's not losing in the 1st week many times now at majors. I don't remember when Zverev lost early in a major last time. It must be a long time ago, guys. Maybe it was at Wimbledon 2019, maybe. If I'm not mistaken, when he lost very, very early at majors. So maybe he could have lost after that 2019 Wimbledon as well, early at some point at majors. I don't remember. But in any case, Zverev is showing really consistent result and is going deep in every single major nowadays. And he is through to the second week, and he will face Felix. 3-love to Zverev in the head-to-head here. And I forgot to say about Berrettini, Ivashka. They have never faced each other before. Besides one challenger match, they have faced each other one time, which Berrettini won. So, but on the ATP Tour, they have never faced each other. So you never know with Ivashka and Berrettini how they will match up against each other. But I predict Berrettini to come through there in 4 sets. Zverev, Felix, they have faced each other 3 times. Zverev has won all of their encounters. So the head-to-head is 3-love to Zverev. I will predict Zverev to come through here. Zverev to me is the more consistent player. Zverev has a better first serve than Felix Selasime. Zverev's weakness, we all know which is his biggest weakness. It is his second serve. He does a lot of double faults, but even though he does a lot of double faults, he does a lot of damage with his big first serve. He has a great backhand. He's a big dude, but he moves pretty decent. Not superior, at least not on grass. He moves much better on clay, in my opinion. But he moves pretty decent to be a big dude. So I think Zverev takes out Felix in 4 sets. I think Felix takes 1 set. So that is my prediction. All right, then we have Federer Sonego. Roger Federer, the 20-time Grand Slam champion, the 8th-time Wimbledon champion, the 12th-time Wimbledon finalist. The player that I predict to go to the final, even though that he scared me in his first round match against Manorino, where he looked really rusty. But after that first round match, he has picked up his level. He played really good against Richard Gasquet. Yeah, we know Richard Gasquet is not the biggest test. Richard Gasquet always makes the big 3 look superior and makes the big 3 look like they are from another planet. Because Richard Gasquet, he doesn't possess any big threats. Let's be honest, he doesn't have any big forehand. He doesn't have any big serve. His returns are horrible. So more or less, he has only a backhand. Anyway, then he played Cam Norrie in the third round. He looked solid in that match. He did 48 winners, 33 unforced errors, 15 more winners than unforced errors. Guys, to do over 10 winners more than unforced errors, it is always a solid match, guys. Let's be honest. And he did 15 more winners than unforced errors. So yeah, he dropped 1 set, but that set he dropped, that was when Federer he celebrated Christmas in that game when Federer dropped that set. In that 12th game of the 3rd set against Cam Norrie. Everything looked really good, but all of a sudden, Cam Norrie breaks Federer's serve to love. It was not Cam Norrie was breaking, it was Federer who wanted to celebrate Christmas in that game and gave that game for free to Cam Norrie. But beside that game, Federer was actually solid, guys, let's be honest. And now Federer will face Sonego. Sonego, who is a young Italian player who has pretty good serve, not tremendous, not murderous good serve, but his forehand is pretty big. His weaknesses are his backhand and returns, like the majority of the ATP players on the tour. They have faced each other one time before, and that was at French Open 2 years ago, 2019. Federer won that one-time battle that they have had against each other. So the head-to-head is 1-love to Federer. I think Federer comes through here. Federer is looking after his first round match where he was really rusty. He has looked better and better and better. Now he is in the second week. He said that when he come to Wimbledon, he said that I just hope to survive the first week, and after that I believe in my chances. I think that I will find my form, I will find my groove, and Federer believes in his chances more now. He didn't believe that crazy much in the beginning. You could see that he was unsure in himself, but after winning 3 matches and he's seeing his form going up, it is not going down. But you never know with Federer. Federer is so unpredictable. You never know which kind of a level he will show up with. Will it be a horrible level? Will it be an average level? Will it be a good level? Will it be a great level? Or will it be a beast mode level? A beast mode level, I don't think we will see Federer. I'm doubtful. I think that the beast mode level Federer we probably will never see again. But I at least hope we will see a good mode level. If not good, a great mode level. I just hope we don't see a horrible mode level or an average mode level, because an average mode level, I don't know if it will be enough against Sonego. Because let's face it, the dude has won 3 matches and he wants to beat Federer. Federer is 39 years old, for God's sakes. He doesn't have that aura, that invincible aura around him like he used to have 10 years ago. So Sonego will go to the court to win. He's not there to just be to play with Federer like a training session or something like that. So, but I believe in Federer. I think Federer comes through in 4 sets. I think Federer drops 1 set, because Federer is dropping sets here and there. You drop 2 sets against Manorini, you drop 1 set against Cam Norrie. You never know when Federer wants to celebrate Christmas for 1 game or 2 games, and he can lose 1 set. All of a sudden, boom. So I think Federer wins against Sonego in 4 sets. And now the last match of this Manic Monday on this bottom section of the draw is, of course, the world number 2 Daniil Medvedev versus who will face, you know, Daniil Medvedev against my brain stopped. Hubert Hurkacz, yeah, the Polish guy who has been pretty horrible the entire year after he won Miami Open. He has been losing first round matches every single time after he won that Miami Open. Hubert Hurkacz, and now he's facing Daniil Medvedev. They are facing each other for the first ever time. They have never faced each other before, so you never know what to expect from this first ever matchup between these 2 players. Medvedev, who came back like I predicted when I did my video yesterday, Medvedev was down in love to down against Marin Cilic, and but when he won the 3rd set, I started to do a video yesterday, and I thought Medvedev will turn this around. Marin Cilic is not the same player he was 7-8 years ago when he won his first and only major title back in 2014 US Open, and he's a hit or miss player. When he plays good, he can be unplayable. When he finds his spots, when he hits a lot of winners, you cannot stop him, Marin Cilic. You really cannot. When he's in that shot-making mood. But when he started to miss, when you extend the rallies, like Medvedev started doing the 3rd, 4th, and 5th set, you will squeeze a lot of unforced errors. And that's what I thought would happen before the match started. I thought that Medvedev would squeeze a lot of unforced errors from Marin Cilic's racket, and he did. Marin Cilic did 68 unforced errors. You cannot come away with 68 unforced errors against Daniil Medvedev, and did 48 winners. So Marin Cilic does 20 more unforced errors than winners, compared with Medvedev, who did 38 winners and 31 unforced errors. Medvedev does 7 more winners than unforced errors. As long as you do more winners than unforced errors, you have done a solid, good match. That was definitely not the case with Marin Cilic. He did a great match the first 2 sets. After that, Marin Cilic, he completely collapsed, and Medvedev squeezed a lot of unforced errors. Those 68 unforced errors, of course, majority of those 68 unforced errors, they came in the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th set. So Medvedev comes back from love 2 sets down against Marin Cilic, and is now to the 4th round, and now will face Hubert Hurkacz there. Hubert Hurkacz, I think both Medvedev and Hubert Hurkacz has never been this far at Wimbledon. Maybe I'm wrong, correct me down below if I'm wrong. I have not checked this up, but I have a feeling they've never been this deep at Wimbledon, like 4th round. And who will win this match? I will go with Medvedev. Medvedev, he's more solid, he's more consistent, he has a better serve than Hubert Hurkacz in my opinion. Hubert Hurkacz has a good serve, but he doesn't have a better serve than Medvedev. Medvedev has better returns than Hubert Hurkacz. Medvedev, flat strokes, they are very effective on grass, they stay really low. Much better, they are much more effective on grass than they are on clay, because on clay they bounce much higher, of course. So Medvedev will be hard and difficult to beat for Hubert Hurkacz. So I think Medvedev comes through Hubie in 4 sets. That is my feeling. So there you have, guys, my 8 matches that we have on this Manic Monday tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I'm gonna be right in all of these 8 predictions that I have mentioned. I doubt it that I'll be right in all of 8, because always we see some kind of upset. Even though I must be honest, At this year's 2021 Wimbledon, we have not seen so many upsets. Wimbledon is known and famous for their many upsets if you compare that with all the other three majors, Australian Open, French Open and US Open. Wimbledon has more upsets than all of the other three majors because it is grass, the margins are laser slim here. If you lose your serve once, you can lose that set. But we have not seen many upsets so far in this 2021 Wimbledon event. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time. Peace!